Hello everyone, welcome to the even semesters. This particular paper which I'm going to start is basically dealing with fundamentals of human resource management in an organization. When it comes to human resource management, what exactly it's all about? It is basically related with how you are going to manage the human resource of the organization, which plays a very important role when it comes to execution, implementation, monitor, and actually achieving the objective that an organization is having. Because the other three factors of production are totally dependent upon the human resource management because they are the people who are actually behind all the organizational doing and functions. In this particular paper, the various things will be considered right from introduction, concept, nature, scope of HRM, functions of HRM, importance of HRM, responsibilities and role of an HR manager, and what are the basic or of a sound HR policy. When it comes to defining the term, the first thing is to understand the concept itself. By the term itself, it says human resource management, that is managing the workforce in an organization. The workforce, which is basically behind each and every activity which is being performed in the organization. Because the view of HRM is basically on the people itself, important source of or at least the main assets of the organization. Employee is the one who makes other things possible in the organization. Therefore, the prime focus of here is basically from recruitment till the time a person is there in the organization to focus on the selection, training, development, appraisal, motivation, career planning, to name a few, are all the activities which are performed in human resource management. It should be having different features, like it has to be proactive approach, it has to be the basic concept behind this is that the employee being the prime focus of any organization, because the other three factors of production are totally dependent upon them. Let's discuss the nature of HRM. When we talk about HRM, it is considered to be having an human element because we as human beings are social animals. They are being motivated, they are being driven, they have emotions. Therefore, it becomes important for an organization to concentrate on the human aspect of an organization. It is one of the most important integral part of the management with wide range of activities, and it needs to be considered that for the development you need to motivate your human resource as well. It will be a continuous process and will involve multidisciplinary approach. HRM makes efforts primarily to satisfy the needs of the people at work. They will also concentrate on the motivation, morale boosting, job satisfaction, etc. Because human resource development is the center of human resource management. The scope of HRM includes that employee being the central point or the centrifugal point, that is the prime focus of any organization. So the all workers and work activities need to be going around him. When we define the 9 broad areas of activities which are performed in HRM, they are human resource planning, properly known as HRP, designing of organization and job, selection and staffing, training and development, organizational development, compensations and benefit, employee assistance, labor union relations, and personal research and information system. The basic functions of an HR manager or the HRM people are managerial functions performed by the managerial level and operative functions, basically which are being for the execution process of this. Importance in the current scenario or overall, if we see HRM being the prime focus for each and every organization, because the development and sustainability totally depends upon the human resource, because how you attract talented people, what exactly you do to motivate them, to retain them, and to enhance their performance will definitely increase the way the organization going to grow. Good human resource can help in motivating employees perform better. All these things which are being regarded as best practices will always encourage and motivate an employee to achieve the peak of his performance. When it comes to the importance to the society, there are a number of things that need to be taken into account that why HRM is important. It provides sound personal policies and social psychological satisfaction of people at work. It maintains balance between jobs available and the job seeker in terms of numbers, qualification, and aptitude. It eliminates waste of human resource through conservation of physical and mental health of the people. It provides status to the employees in the society. Importance to the nation. Effective management can play vital role in the growth, development, and self-sufficiency of a nation. Proper management of people results in their development, which in turn speeds up the process of economic growth, leading to higher standards of living and employment opportunity. The responsibilities of a HR manager becomes very, very important. As we discussed that he has both operative as well as managerial roles. So when it comes to a HR manager, he should be a multifaceted personality, which helps the organization to headship and figure sight, counselors and mediators role, compliance role, linking pin between the top and the bottom level, researchers role that what is happening, how it is happening, and what can be done to make it more and more effective. Change agent role. Inculcating and absorbing the changes is also going to be possible only with the help of an HR manager. Next is HR policy. What should be there to make a sound HR policy? Because an HR policy is a sound statement which gives you an overview about the entire organization. This HR policy is being handed over to every new incumbent when he joins with along with the appointment letter. That will give him a clear indication as well as understanding of how the organization works, what is the organizational culture, the types of policies, the type of programs which have been specifically designed for the organization's employee. What needs to be the do's and don'ts when it comes to an organization employee. These are some of the qualities of a sound HR policy, like it should be stable, general, it should be in writing, it should have reflect the goals of the organization, it should create the system of security, a type of and removes uncertainty within the organization, and it should be uniform and constant. Features have been described very precisely over here that a policy is an expression of intention of top management. It is basically showing the principles which guide the organizational actions. It is based on the objectives. It is long lasting. It should be realistic. It should be developed with active participation of people who are going to use it. A policy is consistent with the objective and plans of the enterprise. So these things, a few specific personal policies are policy of hiring, policy of terms and conditions, policy of medical assistance, policy of housing transport, policy on industrial relations, etc. Now, this will give you a brief introduction about the first module, which deals with knowing the system of human resource management, various aspects of human resource management, and then understanding the roles and responsibilities and why to have a sound HR policy. I hope this has given you a brief introduction of what we are going to study in this particular module. Thank you.